Welcome back to Texas Trade Talks. I'm Paul Lawson, your host. This is our Ask a Plumbing Expert segment, and we've got Joe here to answer some of the questions our viewers have. Is what is the number one cause of a water closet, a toilet?
Yeah, let's talk about like regular folk, not trade talk.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I mean,
yeah. Well, we're
water
talking about
closet
the
is
folks out here, man.
is what we call it. Real quick, the reason it's called a water closet is because when modern plumbing was actually starting to be put into houses, they put the toilets inside of the closet. So that is where the term water closet comes from. Now, Joe, what is some of the reasons why a toilet would be running?
Like leaking and running.
Yeah, what are some of the different things that will cause that?
All right, well, off the top of the head, I can tell you two. Number one is the flapper. Either the flapper's deteriorating, it's getting old, and it's just wearing out. And even like the rubber ones, like the older rubber ones, they start to warp, and the water starts to go over the lip of the flush valve.
And then sit down on
and
that.
It doesn't make that full seat like it needs to be.
Okay.
So there's your first obvious one, at least to a plumber. It would be your first obvious. Your second one would be your fill valve is starting to foul out. And it's, either the float's bad or the diaphragm on the top of it, which, maybe I'm getting a little in depth, but nonetheless, it'd be the fill valve or your flapper.
Okay. All right. Then, some of the more not so common ones are going to be, you know what? You're the expert. Let's hear it. What's another common?
Say water.
Well, not so common.
Well,
but
I guess water on the bottom of your the water on the bottom of your toilet. I was going to say water closet too. Can't talk to another plumber. I just can't help it. But like you got water coming out from the bottom of your toilet. Obviously you're gonna have to pull the toilet. It's either gonna be a bad wax ring or the seal in between the tank and the bowl. Usually the tank to bowl kit's maybe fouling out or something, or you got even worse problems and you got a cracked toilet or something like that.
So it can be a couple different things.
Yeah, and even then it could go even a little further than that. Maybe you got a drippy flex or something.
Yeah, it's like them old
the
Elgers.
Yeah.
And it's got the 3 bolts in the tank, and the top of the bolts you can't get to and most people don't know this, but the longer that rubber sits inside that water, when you go to pull it out, that black gets all everywhere.
And it's hard to get off.
So if you're going to change out rubber on a water closet, maybe they ought to wear some gloves so they don't get that black all over their hands.
Texas Trade Talks.